want Mickey. That one, and that one, and that one, and that one.
You want all of those?
Look at
Here, don't
that.
touch, don't
Look
touch,
at
don't
that.
touch. Okay, yeah.
Ambulance.
Yes,
Oh,
my little golden book of cars and
trucks.
trucks.
That is many words.
Shouldn't be too many words. Kenny loved playing with his car and truck collection more than anything in the world. He had a small model of practically every car and truck imaginable. His favorite were the race cars. One day, Kenny's... Well, it's just a teddy bear. One day, Kenny's...
Elephant.
An elephant.
Papa. Eat the elephant.
Oh, Sandra. One day, Kenny's father took him to the car and truck show in town. It was a very special day. Kenny and his father drove to the show in their family car. It was a station wagon with plenty of room in the back for the dog and Kenny's toys when the family went on long trips. There was also a car seat for Kenny's younger sister. This is an early style of car. This is one of the earlier, older cars. Kenny saw lots of cars on the road. Some of them were like the one his family had, but some were small and sporty. Some were very old, and others were long and sleek. There were even cars without any tops on them. The car, yes. There you go. The car and truck show was in the county arena. There was so much to see, Kenny didn't know where to look first. Let's start with cars and trucks. Yes, that are used in emergencies, said his father. Wow, look at that fire engine, exclaimed Kenny. Okay, go ahead and take it, exclaimed Kenny as they began their tour. It was a big red truck that carried ladders and hoses to help firefighters put out fires. Kenny was allowed to climb on board and wear the fire chief's hat. Next was the ambulance. It had a loud siren to help it get through traffic. That's right, in a hurry. Many times, a police car will go with the ambulance to the hospital, Kenny's father explained. In the next area, Kenny saw cars and trucks that are used on farms. A man and a woman dressed in cowboy hats and boots explained how the different vehicles are used. Yes. The plow is used in the fields to turn up the soil.
What is that yellow thing?
Benjamin just said what it is. Forklift. And this is the plow. This is the plow they're talking about.
And that's a combine.
Is that a combine harvester?
Yeah. That's a truck. And a fire truck. And a 18-wheeler. And an ambulance.
Where do you see the 18-wheeler?
I'll show you where it is.
Well, it was on the other page. Okay.
Yeah, right.
The plow is used in the fields.
And there's a truck.
Yes, that's a pickup truck. To turn up the soil, the combine harvester cuts, separates, and cleans the grain while moving over the field, said the woman. The forklift can be used to lift hay up to the barn, said the man. And most farmers drive pickup trucks because they can carry grain, vegetables, and lots of other things. Can we go and look at those buses? Kenny asked as he and his father walked on. Catherine, give that to Sandra. You get yours. Sure, his father answered. That section has all the different vehicles that carry people from place to place. Kenny recognized the big yellow school bus and the modern city bus. There was even a double-decker bus. The city bus, this might be the city bus, although that actually looks like an intercity bus or a bus that you would ride on to go on a long trip. So I'm not quite sure what they mean. Oh, really?
I don't know why that.
And a yellow taxi.
I don't like that school bus.
The school bus, but Kenny was most interested in the green and brown vehicles.
I don't like that one.
You actually will ride a school bus if you go on the float trip at Merrimack.
I don't like that one.
Well, then why don't you? The Jeep, the tank, and the canvas-covered truck are all used by the Army to transport soldiers, explained his father. Kenny ran off to sit in the Jeep. Jeep. Let's check out the cars and trucks that are used to build our roads, called Kenny's father. Kenny had a lot of these work machines in his toy collection. His favorite were the bulldozer and the ditch digger.
And look, that's a cement truck.
Yes, which rip up roads and need of repair. There was also
a
dump truck, very good, and a cement mixer.
And what is that?
And an asphalt spreader, which are used to make new roads when the old ones are torn up.
What is that orange thing?
This one?
Yeah.
That's the ditch digger. Is there another name for that you know of? Is that an excavator?
Yeah, that's an excavator.
Okay. Watching the cement mixer go round and round can sure make you dizzy, said Kenny. Kenny didn't know where to look first in the delivery car and truck area. He saw the big freezer truck, which...
And that's a tanker truck.
That is... Yeah,
I
that's
have
right.
to be very careful with that tanker truck because that fuel can easily start fire.
That's true. If there's fuel, they do have special markings if they're carrying fuel to let you know to watch out that they have something hazardous. Oh yeah, he saw the big freezer truck, which he try to be careful, Catherine. Which he had in his toy collection at home. But Kenny also loved the long fuel oil tanker, very good, and the mail delivery van. I have that truck at home too, exclaimed Kenny as he pointed to a long flat truck used for carrying new cars to the dealers.
That's called a car transport.
That's right. I can pile 8 of my little cars on it. At the mobile home area, Kenny asked, Dad, does our house have wheels hidden underneath it? We could take it for a ride sometime. No, I'm afraid not, his father answered with a chuckle. These trailers are special houses that are designed to be on the move. All of the furniture is nailed down, so nothing falls when the home is on the road. The repair truck and van area was one of the show's most popular places. The cherry picker is used when broken lights or telephone wires need repair.
And what is that thing?
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We stand on the...
Look, tow truck.
Okay.
And what's that green?
This one, we'll get to it. Just wait. We'll do it. We stand on the platform and the crane lifts us all the way up to the problem area, explained the service person. As Kenny rode high in the cherry picker, he saw some of the other repair vehicles. There's a tow truck for broken cars, said Kenny. That's right, said his father. And that van carries different tools to help fix plumbing systems, or broken boilers, or anything else in need of repair. So sometimes if something breaks at our house, like the furnace or the refrigerator or anything like that, if we have to call someone to come, they might come in a van that's kind of like that. They have a big van that has tools and materials in it that they use to fix things. Kenny and his father stopped for ice cream before they moved on to the next area. I'm having a great time, said Kenny, and we haven't even gotten to the race cars yet. Well, let's go, said his father. On the way, they had to pass through the service truck area. There's the sanitation truck. Is that right? The garbage truck?
No,
is this the garbage truck?
No, that's called a trash truck.
This is, okay, the trash truck, which picks up garbage, and the snow plow. The green one? It's a snow plow. Well, that's a huge blade for a snow plow.
And what is that?
The blue one?
Yeah.
And the street cleaner, which sprays water. It has brushes, too, that can brush. They have their ice cream. Brush things out of the road, like ice cream cones. When Kenny looked into the next area, he jumped with excitement. Yes, those are. That's right. Come on, he shouted. It's the racing cars.
I think they're walking there.
They have that area kind of closed off. They do that at exhibit areas. They'll close it off so people sometimes don't go walking from one area to another, depending on what's there. There were red cars and white cars and blue cars and cars with pinstripes on them, and they could all go very, very fast. Can I try on your helmet? Kenny asked the man at the booth. You can have your own helmet, the man said, handing Kenny a shiny blue and white sample. You can even sit behind the wheel, he added as he placed Kenny in the driver's seat. Vroom, vroom, said Kenny. That was the best day ever, Kenny told his father that night at bedtime. I learned so much about different cars and trucks, and I love my new helmet. I can see, said Kenny's father, laughing.
How could he laugh?
Well, do you think you could sleep with that on your head?
No.
It's hard to imagine he's going to sleep all night with that on top of his head. Wake up with a aching neck if you did that. I would think.